So my name is Jules, and I am mixed both racially and emotionally. Yes, it's true. So I am black and Jewish, which somehow equals Mexican. It's true, yeah. I mean, growing up in California, it's true, people just assume I speak Spanish, like, without any acknowledgement to my background whatsoever. The worst was actually, like, when white people would make that assumption and then proceed to talk to me in Spanish with, like, super heavy accents, right? Like, ¿Dónde está el baño? No me entiendes. Ja, 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 ja. I got to the point I literally had to learn Spanish, like, just to match my skin tone, just so I wouldn't feel like a bad Mexican anymore, honestly. But fortunately, I eventually moved down to Florida, so I went from being a bad Mexican, thank you, to being a bad Cuban. But Florida, yeah, it's a very interesting place, especially for me, because I had only lived in, like, very politically dark blue states, and Florida is very, very purple. There's a pretty equal mix of, like, liberals and conservatives, so it makes for a very unique atmosphere. So I actually describe Florida politics as like gay rights with guns. Because at the last Pride Parade I went to, they had a whole new chant. They're like, we're here, and queer, and armed. Just go fuck with us. It was kind of dope. But I will admit, it is good to be back in California, where there's presumably more gays than guns, which I think is probably better. And my sister actually came to visit me in LA about a month ago. And, I love hanging out with my sister, but when it comes to sibling hangouts, like, I'm pretty low maintenance, like, I just like getting drunk and staring blankly at our phones. But my sister is a much more active person than I am. So she had a very unique suggestion. She wanted us to attend a Soul Cycle class. Yes, I had the same reaction. Soul Cycle. For the uninitiated, Soul Cycle is a very, very popular indoor cycling class. They have establishments all over the US. I think it's like one of the #1 workout groups, whatever. Nonetheless, a very weird sibling activity. I don't know if she was trying to say something to me, like, oh, we gotta work out a little bit. But, I wanted to be a good big brother. And hey, like, I did a few push-ups this year. Like, I could probably handle a Soul Cycle class. So we go down to the one in Hollywood. And, as soon as you walk in, they have this desk where you have to rent out very special bike shoes, that have locks on the bottom, lock you into the bike pedal. So no turning back, sibling activity engaged. And the guy running the shoe desk, the Soul Cycle employee, was, of course, like a picture of, like, masculine fitness, the sleeveless tees, the bulging biceps. But he also had, like, this weird thing where he's trying too hard to be, like, a SoCal dude, bro. So, like, the fake tan, bleach hair, puka shells. It's like, dude, you're probably from Delaware, I've never seen a beach. He looked like someone who's definitely named Chad, so that's going to be his name in this story. So, me and my sister walk in, and we are greeted by Chad. And he was like, welcome to Soul Cycle. Get ready to get fit. Yep. Oh, we know. Oh, yes. Right? And he asked us, what size bike boot can I get you rad kids today? It's like, we're not rad, we're kids. And I'll be honest, I was actually pretty cool with Chad until he actually got my shoes. Because they're 3 times larger than the shoes I requested. It's like, dude, why'd you ask if you were just going to guess or assume my feet size? But of course, I was way too insecure to, like, tell him that they were too big, right? Like, I couldn't tell Chad and his bulging biceps that my feet were much, much smaller than he had guessed. So, yeah, I ended up going to Soul Cycle with oversized shoes, and later that night, wrote jokes about Chad to make myself feel better. But Soul Cycle is actually pretty cool. Because, it's like this, like, a very dark room where they have, booming, like, disco music and, party lights and stuff. It was like being in a club without the added pressure of having to be attractive, which is definitely my kind of scene, so I recommend. And it was all groovy until the very end of class, right? Everyone's unlocking their shoes, getting off the bikes, giving each other sweaty high fives. Except for me, I was stuck on the bike. Because I don't know if it was the oversized shoes or my teeny tiny feet, but I was stuck on the bike. And, as panic was setting in, literally my only means of escape was slipping my feet out, like Cinderella style, and leaving, like, the bike shoes locked onto the bike. So now panic was really setting in. I was like, all right, I have to get out of here before they know shoes stuck to the bike and I'm not returning them, whatever. So I book it to the locker, I get my own regular shoes. I'm hustling towards the front door, passing by the shoe desk, and that's when Chad sees me. He stops me. He's like, hey, dude, look, where are your bike shoes, bro? And at this point, I'm just trying to get out of there, so I play dumb. I shrug my shoulders, like, oh, I don't know, Chad. And then Chad's like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Donde están tus zapatos, bro? Thanks, everyone.